Hey everybody, I wanted to come on and share with you how I made the spine for the top note. I just love the way chipboard sounds so cool. So that's what we're gonna make. I probably should have took the pages out, but you guys know we're gonna use the Tim Holtz binder. I'm sure there's other binders you can purchase. I don't really know. I got those on clearance, and I keep recycling the same too. So this boy is gonna stay together though, because I'm gonna be putting this in a school auction so that they can make money for the kids. So I think that's really cool. This one and another book is gonna go to that. So it's really, really easy. I know, priority mail, I know. Alright, so these are page 7. These are the covers. These are the plain page that Jen used as the covers in her video, and these are the ones I used as well. So it's page 7, and you just want to, you know, attach them to the cardboard, you know, like you do, or whatever you're using, chipboard, recycled cereal boxes, it's whatever. So I made my spine thingy. I don't even know what you would call that. That's kind of, anyway, I made it 5 inches wide and 8 inches tall. You can adjust the width as much as you like. You know, you can take up the whole book if you want to. I'm doing this to where I put the matting over these. I like that look better. So I literally cut it 5 inches wide, 8 inches tall. This is 8 inches tall, just like the covers. And it is, let me get my glasses. You know, I'm so bad with this measuring stuff, guys. It's like 2 2/8, but you can make it as wide or as thin as, you know, you want to just leave a little bit of room for, you know, the pages, obviously, you know. So I left, what, about 1 inch on each side. These are about 4 inches tall, so you want to put that right in the middle, right? So you can make this, I mean, because the, you know, the wider you make it, the chunkier book you can have. My book's pretty chunky, you know, so I mean, it's a pretty chunky book, and you could probably, you know, fit another page in there if you really wanted to. So I basically did them the same size. I think this one might be like a hair wider. So you can get a really chunky book. So what we're gonna do is, I already got the pages made out, super easy to make, you guys know that, and we're gonna attach the spine, the board to the, you know, the spine, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to just put some glue down the little areas that don't have any glue, and we'll attach it. Right? So let's just get this bad boy in there, and we'll attach it down. And it's just like making any, you know, it's like making any other spine. I tried to make it so that you could hinge it, you know, put the fins on with the hinge, but that was tricky. I actually did make a book out of the top note like that, but I'm gonna have to go and say it was tricky. It was really a tricky thing to do. Still working on that to see if I can't somehow, you know, make it like the other books. So we're just gonna take our tape off, and this is that window tape when you seal your windows with plastic in the wintertime. We actually sell that here all year long because we're very much a winter place, but selling it in the summer seems kind of weird. So I made my line a little fatter this way than I wanted to, so I'm going to go just above that line, just so it matches up with the other one, you know. And there you go. Alright, and then we'll do it to the other side. We'll do this. Come on now. Come on now, don't give me no fever. Alright, so a little line of glue, and then we'll just stick this bad boy in its place. There you go. And now you want to stick this down here. If you do the cover the same way as I'm doing it, you can do the covers the old-fashioned way where we leave, you know, this on the outside. I recently did my One Everlasting mini book, and I really liked how the smooth edge was, so that's why I just did it this way too. So we're just gonna stick this down. Of course you would tape the edges, you know, these edges here so they stick to the book. I'm just going to glue it because of, you know, time and resources. I don't have many of them, so I don't want to use my tape just for a how-to, you know. So then you would stick it down there. And of course you would use pattern paper on the inside. You know, you would, you know, dress it up. I believe that's what I did. I just used the pattern paper. And I used black for the outside because I did the black chipboard in this particular book. So then you just stick it down best you can, you know. Of course you'd want to ink and do all that good stuff that we always do. And then you just, like this, and there's the top note hinged or spined or whatever you want to call it. And then you would just measure it out. You know, you want it obviously 2 inches or whatever the measurement was, because this is 4 inches, so you want 2 inches on each side. And then you just pop your holes in, super easy. I use an awl. I don't have any fancy smanchy anything really. So I use an awl from my trusty little screwdriver set. I got that from my husband, I can't even tell you how many years ago for Christmas, and I use it more than he does now. So it's a really handy little. And I got a comment on these little hinges, these little binders that Tim holds. They're good. Even the brads are good. Like they're really nice. They're durable. They're sturdy. So we're just gonna eyeball it, you know, just for the sake of eyeballing it. And then we're just gonna push a hole through. Now this was just to show you how. What you would do when it comes to this particular area, you know, spot on the things, you don't have to worry about it being matted before you do it, because you're just gonna mat over this. You know, so you can totally assemble it and then you can put this through, unlike with the other book where I had to mat, if you remember. This one you don't have to worry about doing that with. It's pretty easy. So let me get this through here and on here, and we'll get it spread out like this, and then we'll attach the bottom one, you know, just for giggles. Just for the giggles. And then we put that through, and then you would just mat over it. You know, you put a little tape down and you would mat over it. But there's your, see, this is why you want to tape those edges, so that doesn't happen. But for the how-to, you know, I figured out what the heck. So, there you go. And then you just measure up to put your holes in like I did, because I don't have one of those fancy punch, you know, hole punches. So I just had to do a little measuring. It's not hard. When I do the measuring of it, I literally put it right up to here and I measure off of this bar this way, straight up. So that, you know, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you're gonna get a, you know, the perfect. But that's the top note with a spine. Super easy. I hope that you guys get something out of it, and I hope that it's helpful. I love the top note, and I just keep trying to make different ways of, you know, making it just more, you know, more, because I really enjoy it. I think it's a beautiful template pack. So I hope that this helps, guys. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope great things are happening to you today. God bless you all. Bye.